Iranian protest movement now entering its third month. The regime is stepping up its deadly crackdown on demonstrators. CNN's Germana Karacha is joining us now. She's got details. Germana, I understand young children are also falling victim to the violence. What can you tell us?
Wolf, this has been an unforgiving crackdown. We don't really know the true extent of the crackdown because of the government's restrictions on reporting, because of the restrictions on the communications in the country, on the internet, but the information we are getting, it's truly horrifying and shocking. The numbers, an estimate of more than 14,000 people who have been arrested since the start of the protest, men, women, and children, according to a UN official. And the death toll is continuing to rise. More than 340 people killed so far. This is according to one human rights group, and many of those killed are children. Wolf, we have to warn our viewers that some of the video in this report they will find disturbing.
9-year-old Kian wanted to be an inventor. He shows off a wooden boat he made for a competition. We don't know when this video was filmed. It surfaced on social media after little Kian was killed. He was one of a number of people killed Wednesday in what state media said was a shooting incident in the southwestern city of Ize, where anti-government protests have been raging for days. Family members say Kian was on his way home with his father when he was shot. The Iranian government says this was a terrorist attack, but activists say Kian is a victim of the regime's ruthless crackdown on protests, one of more than 40 children killed since September, according to rights groups. Every day for more than 60 days now, Iranians have been burying their dead. More than 300 lives lost in this battle for change. 30-year-old Burhan Karami was shot in the head on Wednesday, according to activists. This disturbing video captures the moment a bullet struck him. At Karami's burial, mourners chant, "Mother, don't grieve for your child. We will take his revenge." With every funeral, their rage grows, the brutality only fueling their determination to risk it all for regime change. That regime struggling to contain the popular uprising is now sentencing protesters to death. Several have been handed the death penalty this week in what human rights groups say are sham trials, the repressive republic's latest attempt to crush the growing dissent. But nothing seems to be stopping the will of the people. The third month of the uprising began with a new wave of strikes and protests sweeping across the country. The rising voices for freedom refusing to be silenced.
And Wolf, really extraordinary scenes across Iran tonight. We are seeing some of the most intense, some of the most widespread protests we have seen so far, from the capital, Tehran, to more traditionally conservative religious cities like Mashhad, that is part of the clerical establishment's power base, to cities across the Kurdish region in the west. But we're also getting disturbing reports of more casualties and a rising death toll in those Kurdish areas. Wolf.
We'll stay on top of this story for sure. Germana Karacha, thank you very, very much.